This time on Deserving Design.
He's a good boy.
Cheryl Flanigan is a woman with a very big heart.
Maybe somebody want to take you home and adopt you, huh?
Through her nonprofit, she and her volunteers have rescued horses from abuse, neglect, and even the slaughterhouse.
Every animal here is a different story.
And Cheryl believes that each animal has something to give.
Whoa, Spirit. Good job.
Some of these horses make a big difference in the lives of disabled kids and adults.
You had to stretch really far.
And we want to say thank you by making over 2 rooms in the barn for the volunteers. Plus, we're surprising Cheryl by turning a neglected space into a warm and inviting family room.
Oh my gosh, you did this whole room.
It's people like this who deserve great design.
Here, girls, come on.
Our mom is one of those kind people. Takes in all animal strays, sometimes human strays.
Hey, Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think I was just born with the passion to help anything that's the underdog.
I'm missing a chicken.
There's nothing that she wouldn't do for any kind of animal.
Is everything okay?
10 years ago, Cheryl started a nonprofit horse rescue so she can give a home to horses that have nowhere else to go.
Horse rescue.
Cheryl takes in race horses that are no longer able to race. She takes in horses with disabilities or horses that are severely injured.
I got a call about this horse that belongs to a girl that has some financial problems. She just can't keep her any longer. She looks like a thoroughbred.
She's got some skin issues.
She does. Ooh, that has to hurt.
And losing weight.
These are animals that are suffering from disease and even starvation. And without Cheryl, most of them would have to be destroyed.
Can you take her today?
Yeah, I think we should. We'll squeeze her in somewhere. Good girl. She looks like she'll make a nice horse for somebody.
For horses that aren't adoptable, they retire to Cheryl's farm where the volunteers take care of them and give them lots of love.
It takes a lot of money and a lot of resources to run this type of farm. It's really hard to make ends meet.
Without donations and volunteers, I don't see how she could keep the horses.
Are we washing buckets today?
All the buckets need to be washed.
Lift up your foot, bud. Good boy.
Volunteers are just the most important thing here, beside the horses, of course.
Come on, Stuart. Good boy.
How many horses do you think you have here?
On this property, I have maybe 60.
60?
I always wanted a horse, and I never had one.
I mean, you could have just gotten like a horse like a lot of people would do. These are animals that nobody else would really want, and you're taking them in.
I don't know why they wouldn't. The horses have no handicaps. They don't see themselves as that.
In fact, Cheryl has found that just being around these horses can teach us all a thing or two about the way we see each other.
See the big hump on his back? Look at.
Yeah.
He was born like that, but he doesn't care. You have to be nice to horses just like you have to be nice to people. You know, I think the word rescue here takes a lot more than just the horses and the animals. It rescues people. We work with disabled children and adults.
There's special needs camps for children that maybe they're in a wheelchair, but on a horse, they can actually move around and they're mobile.
Right.
And that's a really nice thing to see.
I mean, when they ride, their eyes just light up, and it's really great.
Between the rescue and adoption program and the special needs camps, Cheryl usually puts in at least 90 hours a week.
I'm so lucky to be able to do it. I have all these horses around me. They are, to me, they're the jewels. You know, when someone asks me what I want, I don't want jewelry or anything like that. I want a bale of hay. I want another horse to take care of.
I bet your husband's pretty excited to hear that. Honey, don't buy me
thrilled.
jewels. A bale of hay will do.
She's definitely deserving of some design in her life because she doesn't have the time to focus on any of that.
But Cheryl won't ask for anything for herself, so she's asked me to take a look at the volunteer space out in the barn.
Volunteer area, scary in a word right now.
I mean, there's pretty much like permanent spots in the floors, and it's always hot and kind of smelly.
Wow.
Wow.
What is this?
This is the room that the volunteers use. Everything here was donated, from the paint on the walls to the stucco, the lights, the floors. You know, we don't turn down anything. It's really the problem.
Right.
Because we have a refrigerator that doesn't work. It's just kind of storage now.
Functionally, what needs to happen in this space.
Sometimes we have people here 24 hours a day. If we could make it a little more comfortable when people have to stay, it would be really nice for them.
Does it need to be like a full-blown kitchen?
Not at all.
Well, I want to see the second room. What would you like to see happen here?
Just sit and be comfortable and not be on top of each other.
I still don't feel like I have a real sense of your personal style. Do you have any other spaces that you could show me?
In my house?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, it's not much better than the barn, actually.
Oh, wow.
It started out as a carport, but we needed the space, so we enclosed it. And we thought, we'll make it a livable space, but it became livable space for the dogs.
Is this where they're going to permanently stay in here?
No, actually, we're building a dog room outside.
It's clear that Cheryl spends no time on her own personal comfort, so it's going to be really fun to give her a space just for her and her family. Paint is going up in the volunteer room, and I'm excited to see what color. Oh, by the way, you're the inspiration. It's supposed to look like you. We'll see. I love these colors. The important thing about this paint, though, is that it's got a semi-gloss finish. Anytime you've got a room that endures this much dirt and cleaning, you need to have a wipeable, cleanable finish, and semi-gloss is the perfect choice for this room. Oh, you are a beauty. You've never seen eyes this beautiful and gentle. Hi. Oh, you think this is a carrot. I really love to personalize spaces with photography. Cheryl and her volunteers really spend a lot of time taking care of these animals, and they're really meaningful to them, so I want to make sure that I have them prominently featured in the volunteer room. The thing about taking portraits is to get a little abstract with them. So I'm not gonna just take a straight-on shot. I'm gonna look for the unique features that make these animals special. On the count of 3, everybody say cheese. You've done this before, I can tell. Very nice. Okay, I will visit you folks later. Coming up on Deserving Design. I've got a project in Cheryl's family room that I'm really excited about. This is definitely not your grandmother's wallpaper. We really need furniture that's good looking and durable and practical at the same time. You're gonna be so sorry you wore those shoes. Those are crazy people shoes.
Everything in heels.
I can't wait to get in my house. Oh no! Look at him standing there.
Make sure you pull it up all the way to where your hair starts a little farther up. There you go, that looks really good.
At Save the Horses, Cheryl Flanigan and her volunteers have learned that the horses aren't the only ones that can be rescued here.
Good job.
I work with some special needs kids. They have disabilities such as autism and ADHD, and I use the horses to do therapy with them.
So let's give her a squeeze, tell her to walk on, and we'll start 1, 2, 1, 2.
Autumn is our 10-year-old daughter, and she needs the therapy for high-functioning autism.
You ready for our Simon Says game?
As far as riding horses, it's the rhythm that helps the children concentrate better.
Simon Says, inside hand in your helmet. Good job.
Brings her out socially.
Some kids with autism have spoken for the very first time while interacting with the horses.
And bring both hands down. Man, getting really good at this game now.
Also with riding, it's the balance.
See if you can touch your horse's pole. You have to stretch really far. Good job.
We're just very happy that Autumn can come here, and we're thrilled with the progress she's made.
Good job. Sit back and give Spirit a scratch and remember where she likes it. That was pretty good.
We are making over Cheryl's volunteer space. This is a space where her volunteers hang out, have a bite to eat, maybe have a quick meeting. We are also making over her family room, which is a place that her entire family hangs out. While the makeover's going on, my design assistant Jamie and I are shopping for some furniture. Number 1 on the priority list, working fridge.
Working fridge, okay.
Yes. Ceiling fan with lights.
Okay.
And of course we've got like our whole list of furniture for both rooms. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna be happy with anything as long as it works. I love the look of stainless, but with so many people using that fridge, it's gonna show a lot of fingerprints.
Okay.
So something like that size would be good in like a stainless look.
Okay.
Like that's a stainless look. Oh, here's a stainless look. And that's about the right size too. This is gonna be great. We definitely need to find a ceiling fan because they need to find a way to keep that space cold. It is warm in there.
Okay.
And we need a light fixture too. And I think something rustic. There are a lot of options.
Yeah, there are.
Look at that one.
That's barn.
I think that's definitely barn. I love the distressed metal. I love the seated glass. It looks like totally like it could be like right off the farm. Let's go get it.
Okay.
The store is really big. We're gonna have a lot of options. You're gonna be so sorry you wore those shoes. Those are crazy people shoes.
Everything in heels.
The furniture needs to be not only like, you know, comfortable, but also really practical.
How is
Oh
it?
my gosh. It's super comfortable, but the white is completely not going to work. I wanna go for something that's got like a little bit of a Western flair. I like this.
It's our saddle.
Some leather is really polished and you know you can easily scratch it. This is not. This is like a nice, durable leather. This is gonna be great in the volunteer space. That was successful.
Yeah.
Back to the farm.
Okay.
I've got a project in Cheryl's family room that I'm really excited about. It's a large mural that's on wallpaper of horses in a pasture.
These pieces of MDF are going to be the backer. So I just got to cut them down, join them together, and get it ready to put the paper on. That's perfect. Ready to be primed.
All right, I've got the top. You want to pull that out?
Bottom, yeah.
Okay. I'm loving the way this is turning out. This is
I think that's
definitely not your grandmother's wallpaper, for sure. You did a pretty stand-up job putting this horse together.
Thank you. Just got to whisper to them and they do whatever you want.
The color that I've chosen for Cheryl's family room is actually a really beautiful earthy brown. I've used one shade of brown on the walls and gone lighter on the ceiling, and I think the overall effect is going to create a really warm, family-friendly environment. Right now, Cheryl's volunteer room doesn't have a common flooring. It's actually got piecemeal flooring, and we really want to link those two spaces together visually with one kind of flooring. So we're going to put in a very durable laminate flooring that has a rustic finish that is going to be incredibly appropriate for a barn environment. This is not a clean place to work, so we really need furniture that's good looking and durable and practical at the same time. This is a copper-topped dining table that they can also meet at. And I love this because as it gets used and abused, it's just gonna get better looking with time. This is going to be a storage unit, a place where they can keep supplies. And because it's pre-distressed, any additional distressing is probably just gonna enhance the character. I wanna make sure too that they have a really comfortable place to sit. And this sofa is perfect for that. Unlike the previous sofa that was in that space, this is not upholstered all the way through. It's got a cleanable wicker frame, and then we had custom cushions made for it in indoor-outdoor fabric. That means that you can get this dirty and scrub it clean, and you never have to get it professionally done.
Coming up on Deserving Design.
Got this chair?
I do have the chair.
Cheryl is about to see her brand new volunteer space.
Can't wait to get there.
Look at this crowd you have.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Horse Rescue, can I help you?
Cheryl Flanigan is a really special and unique individual who rescues animals that nobody else wants. She has a lot of people who volunteer, and she is taking care of the volunteers in addition to taking care of the animals.
So we're making over 2 rooms in the barn for the volunteers. Plus, we're surprising Cheryl with the brand new family room.
Cheryl's family room is a large space that has a lot of functions. It needs to be a dining space, so we have this really beautiful solid mahogany table. And if you want a durable table, make sure that you go for solid wood. You can always sand and refinish. Now, these chairs are not only covered in denim, which is very much farm environment, but they're also slip covered. So this means this can be taken off and thrown in the washing machine. Storage is going to be an issue for Cheryl because she has lots of grandchildren that happen to come with lots of toys. So baskets offer a really flexible and easy solution. They don't have to be super organized about it. You just have to make it into the baskets. Watch your head.
Yep. I don't know which is bigger, the table or the light.
The table, but just barely. Got this chair?
I do have the chair.
I'm excited. I can't wait to get there. Can't wait to get there.
Sometimes the things that make us the most beautiful are the things that are imperfect about us. Cheryl certainly sees that in her animals, and I think these images really celebrate it.
I can't imagine what anybody could do with that mess that we have in there.
We are done. It's time for Cheryl and her volunteers to see the space.
Okay, I can't wait to get in my house. I can't wait. Look at him standing there. Oh no. Are y'all ready?
Look at this crowd you have. Nice to see everybody. Are you excited about seeing your new volunteer space?
I can't wait.
Well, you guys are gonna have to wait till Cheryl sees it first, but let's go see it.
Let's go.
Okay, come on.
The first thing Cheryl's going to see are the 2 rooms we did as hangout spaces for the many volunteers.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cute. This was a pretty icky space before. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. When I walked into the volunteer space, I wanted to move in. I never wanted to go back in the house. It was nicer than anything I could have ever imagined. Oh my, this is like, you could live here. And it smells so good. It's just so beautiful. My gosh, look at it.
You have a brand new refrigerator.
Yeah.
I noticed the last one didn't work. Well, you have a brand new stainless steel microwave oven. You have plenty of storage underneath that.
Yeah.
And that's a distressed piece of furniture.
I love this. Look at the colors. It looks so good. It's so earthy.
The color, I'll tell you, was inspired by one of your horses.
Oh, really?
Yep. So I saw him out there and I was thinking, you know, I bet Cheryl probably would love
the color.
that.
I do.
So,
I absolutely love it all. So who is the artist here? You?
That's me. I spent my first day here just taking
This is
pictures
wonderful.
of your animals. And you'll notice that the photography, these are all animals
That's
from your
Lump.
farm. That is Lump.
I recognize him.
Well, you know your animals.
That is Lumpster. That wouldn't be my dog, would it?
That would be your dog. That's
oh my
Bruce.
Gosh, that is. Oh, look at that. He's even here with us. This is like the worst space in the world, and you made it look so good. And this on here just looks so...
That's a copper top table.
I love that.
So that's gonna wear and tear really
Look
well.
at that.
We picked
The floor looks
these leather
fabulous.
chairs because they kind of reminded us a little bit of saddle leather.
Yeah, exactly. The color,
And-
too.
Yep, nice and durable for you. We did a second room for you, so you want to go take a look?
I love this.
Well, this came from
My weeds.
your actual farm.
My beautiful
yeah.
weeds.
These sofas, this is a sofa, and this is a love seat. These are made out of very durable wicker frames. And then the cushions were custom made. That's actually outdoor fabric.
It is just so clean and fresh and nice and comfortable, and it looks twice the size that it did. Wait till the volunteers see it, they're gonna just scream. I have goosebumps. It's This is so good. Can I hug you for this?
Please.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, I love it.
Coming up next, it's time to show Cheryl the room we did for her and her family.
Why don't you go in?
What have you done to me? Holy cow.
Cheryl has just seen her volunteer space.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cute.
But while it's great that Cheryl wanted us to do rooms for her volunteers, we really wanted to do something for her and her family. So we tackled her larger family room, dining room, and now it's time to see that.
Why don't you go in?
What have you done to me? Holy cow. Oh my gosh, you did this whole room. Oh, this is just too much. My new room, it's so beautiful. I had no idea that room could be anything at all. It looks wonderful. I can't believe this is inside my house.
This is your new
is
family
gorgeous.
space.
This is beautiful.
You've got 2 new leather upholstery pieces. You have a leather sofa and a leather love seat. These 2 denim chairs, those are actually
love
denim.
those.
Are denim slip covers. We provided a table for the smaller grandkids to be able to do projects on or arts and crafts.
Love it.
There's a table there for you guys to eat as a family.
I love all this, everything in here.
And you have
is
a brand new light fixture.
That is a huge light fixture.
It is a huge light fixture.
Oh, I love it.
We also put in all new flooring for you, which you can see. You have a big horse wallpaper mural.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's just all come together so beautiful. Can't believe it's my house. This rug is beautiful. I mean, the table, look at how nice it looks. It's all, there's so much room in here now.
It makes me so happy to hear that you're so happy. That's
Oh,
awesome.
happy isn't the word. I'm just ecstatic. Vern, this was the nicest gift I've ever had from anybody in my whole life.
Go enjoy. This is your space. Go check it out.
I am going to. I just love this. Oh, this will be filled up with Legos here, and Legos here, and Legos here. And this is not candles. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. But this doesn't look like my house. I've never lived in such a nice place. It's just great, and I'm so happy to be able to share it with everybody here.
See more of my makeovers at hgtv.com/deservingdesign.